Keep that in mind. Anyway, Kirby's Dreamland 3, I've Let's Played this. This was my second Let's Play, I think. I love this game a lot. I have the 100% tag up because I pretty much always 100% this game. I usually have no reason not to. And there's a very good chance I cheat at some of the minigames if push comes to shove. For the sake of, like, getting this playthrough going. Like, without having to redo 2 really obnoxious levels in a row. Well, not in a row, but, like, yeah. This came up in the shuffler. It came up, a bunch of times. I thoroughly love this game. It's one of my favorite games, like, ever. Okay, so first off I need to check something, because this is like a thing. This is a save file that exists. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I guess I'll just start the highlight here because, yeah. I kind of let my thoughts get away from me there for a second. Kirby's Dreamland 3. This was the first Kirby game I ever played. I didn't own Superstar as a kid. It was only in my computer lab in middle school era of games that I played Superstar. But like Kirby's Dreamland 3 was like one of my classic childhood games. I love this game. I played it a bajillion times. It's a very cute, happy game. It's a Kirby game, and considering it just 100% of the newest Kirby game, let's go back to the first one I ever played. Also, yeah, I've Let's Played this. You'd have to dig really far into my channel to find it, I think, but, yeah, all of my old LPs are still there from, like, you know, the before times. There's probably gonna be some language I don't use on stream in them. Nothing problematic, I hope. But, if so, I will find them and remove them from existence. Anyway, yeah, you can run, you can jump, and you can inhale things, and you can summon this thing that's a mistake. Unless you have a second controller around, then, you know, it's pretty cool, I guess. Once upon a time, I was thinking about speedrunning this game, because the SDA time was, not good. My name is gender neutral. Nice. Lucky. Mine is too, but I kind of hate it, so... Oops, I was dodging that boomerang so slick, I just totally spaced. Yeah, once upon a time I was actually gonna speedrun this game. The Speed Demos Archives time was not good. It was a segmented run, and it was still really sloppy for a segmented run. And I was gonna, like, take it on, but, like, I didn't have hardware at the time capable of. Aw, dang. And it just kind of fell by the wayside. Nice. I'm not gonna summon in chat. Oh, really? Well. So, I've always had a rule, even long before I came out, let alone was, like, super mega awesome on stuff like this. But whatever I call people is whatever they want to be called. I usually just default to online screen name, unless I find, like, a fitting nickname, or someone says otherwise. Otherwise, I just, you know, hey, that's their display name in chat, therefore, that's what I'm calling them. Flop. I knew that wasn't gonna be far enough. This age normally. Fair enough, then that is what I will do. Then I found out I knew, like, a quadrillion trans people. And that policy of, I'm gonna call people what they want to be called, accidentally just kind of worked out. Sage, what is up, Halo? How you doing, Squishbag? Real name is actually more feminine, nice. Cute witch sprite, yes. So we're gonna take this also cute witch. Well, actually, she's like a jelly that hangs out on my head. So it's like my long-standing policy of, you know what, rather than try and like guess people's names, I'm just gonna read what I see. Kind of instilled a policy of, you know, people have preferred names, so I will just stick to that. So that's how we make that guy. So each level has a goal. I'm just... am vibing, nice. Yo, same, playing Kirby. Yeah, meanwhile at the video game, each level has like a goal to get a heart star kind of thing. Kind of like how Forgotten Land had its level goals. This game has like it's exactly one task per level for one singular prize, but it's also how you get true final boss. So I speak very fast. I will probably mix up Sage and Zage frequently. Anyway, yeah, this game was like my childhood. Very cute crayon aesthetics going on here. Not a super difficult game. In fact, I want that back. You're just gonna camp that spot, aren't you? Okay. Renewing page, but that wouldn't even grammatically really make sense. I would never mix them up. So yeah, we had to give this guy a hug or something. So now he's all happy. And I'm a mage. No, I'm not gonna fight Sage or Zage. Oh, fight together. Yeah, we'd RPG partied up. Too bad Paige doesn't exist, so like we just kind of have a fourth party slot open. Okay, so we're gonna ditch Chew for L. This is the reason I don't speedrun this game. This is the majority of the run. Mashing B really, really, really fast. And it gets tiring really, really fast. So, yeah. It's minigame time! Every third level in a world has a minigame. This is the second easiest of the minigames. There are 5. Because there are 5 worlds. This one was look at the thing as it's being thrown. Now Mr. Soap Bubble is really happy. This is Owlstone. So yeah, each of the friends takes a power-up and does something different with it. I'm not very good at explaining this game. Because we had the cat with the broom power. Just kind of brooming it up. And then we had Choo Choo with a rock. That was spinny rock, but the owl with a rock is rock, but you can kind of move. Sorry, I'm not very good at explaining things here pretty much. Hey look, Soap Bubble's happy, because we beat the minigame. This is main game status, I have to kind of treat it with a little respect. So there's a reason I've been holding on to stone this entire time as a power-up. It's because we're just gonna fly around all over the place here. Yeah, this is the speedrun right here. This is like a vast majority of the speedrun. If you're not going for like 100% or something. Some more so. Maybe. So, with tools, I went and finished Jump Half 13080. And honestly, the super post game is pretty neat. It's Morsel's PFP on Doghouse, nice. Morsel's post game thing was World 8 level was actually like super good. so I'm just gonna like fight without a power up here because it takes long. More cells. No, well, that level I love too. I'm talking about Job V7, I think. Yeah, come to find out after watching Raukow's LP, it turns out that's a Bible verse, and it makes sense in context. That level was super neat. Really, really short, but super difficult level. Just like exactly what I'm looking for out of an MM level. Morcel's house was really good too. Even though Morcel didn't make... Well, technically Morcel made a lot of that level. You know, in the previous act. Anyway, we got the power up to fight the mini-boss, so we got a person-shaped object. Ooh, I could have made that if I was just like a tad higher. Okay, gooey. Get the heck over here. Stop existing. Thank you. Cool, so I can just fire through. I'm not gonna do the owl mashing forever. It takes way too long. We'll take this one up that I don't need, though. Black outline umbrella level in the postgame. You were holding an umbrella level? That level was probably my favorite out of the 4 castles. Actually, no, Morcel's house was. But that was like a second. 21 was finicky. And... God, what was the 4th one? Okay, so there was 21, which was eh. Morcel's house was really good. Umbrella was really good. God, what was the last one? Trap rooms. That one was neat, but finicky. Flan's level with battle on the big bridge, yeah. The thwomp part, yeah, 21. The, yeah, that one, yeah. So this one, the level icon gives you a hint it's a fish. We're gonna go ahead and just do that and get fire back because, lol. Now we're gonna take Broom Power Up. Broom Power Up does this. I'm gonna show off like all the powers in the course of this content. Like to throw a lot more. Throw was a very good level, yeah. Very, very, very hectic level, but I enjoyed it. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, 1 step forward, 2 jumps back was an absolute marathon. Depraved Half was a marathon and it beat me. The cool sunset level was just beyond me. Yeah, so fish plus broom equals fish plunger. Henceforth known as fish broom. It's not a broom, but it cleans stuff and it's water, I guess. Also, the plunger can pick stuff up. It counts as a hitbox when it comes to items, but not when it comes to enemies. Well, except for picking up enemies, I guess. I guess that's why it's a hitbox. There's like a really cool way of like, just like going throughout the entire level. Kind of like this, but like smoother. Without the midpoint. Jeez. I don't think I could. So yeah, every 5th level is what I like to call a friend level. Each X-5, you need to have a friend by the end of it. Sometimes play Jump Half on your SNES Classic, nice. I think on the whole, Jump Half is, like, in a vacuum, the levels are infinitely better. I like it better as a game for the polish. I don't like how linear it is. So yeah, there's like a weird theming going on. There's a reason I'm keeping Broom, by the way. I should have gone back for Owl, but here we are. Maybe I can get Owl here. No. Well, actually, True Broom is great because you can just kind of free fly. Jump over all of it is a lot more jank. Yeah, Jump 1 has more jank and a lot of weird difficulty spikes. But it also has freedom of choice in level progression. that jump half doesn't have for a lot of the game, like a vast majority of the game. You're going where the game wants you to go. If you're stuck on this level, too bad. But I'm on like the very last castle before Bowser's, and it's like an actual marathon. Too bad. No Star Road. Jump half is more polished, and in a vacuum, the levels I feel are better. I just don't like the linearity of it. Like, the thing I liked about Jump was I'm stuck on this level. Instead of bash my head against it, let's, like... Dang it. So we have to collect those shapes. Yeah, Jump... Like, Jump when it's like, I'm stuck on this level, I'm bashing my head against it. I guess I'll go play in Star Road or something. It's gonna be harder, but, like, it's something different I can do. And then, Jump half is like, I'm stuck on this level, but there's literally no other options that will help me progress. And yeah, it was very much a thing. Like, the levels weren't harder, so they were okay. That sound means you completed the thing and can get a heart star. Unless it's a flower level, in which case you can still lock yourself out of it by breaking a flower that you're not supposed to. I'm so used to Mario thwomps at this point that that felt incredibly slow. Jump Half did a lot more, right? Both games are like 9.5 out of 10 musically. The music in both games is still really good. I think that's just a friendship, or, yeah, a friendship door. I don't really care. Is there a little tiny bird option? There's not little tiny bird option. So let's take an owl broom instead, where he's just a feather duster because he has feathers. Get it? Laugh track. Yeah, we cleaned that guy. Well, good thing there's soda right here. Hey, let's get this one up. It's down here. Cool. Just gonna fly over the rest of this level. I don't have to, but there's like not a whole lot happening. Yeah, look, there's spinny guys on trees. That's the level at that point. Hey, look. Big Kabu. We gave the clown all of his shapes, so he's happy. So, at the end of each world is a boss, of course. Nothing. When you have all the heart stars, the portrait is all glowy like this. If you kill it, it's not dead forever, but like you don't get to fight it again because it's beaten and all the darkness evaporates from it. But if you don't, you refight it over and over until you get all the heart stars in the world. Anyway. And the first boss, of course, was Woods, who's not actually that hard. So yeah, we got all the heart stars, so we get an extra bonus cutscene. The flying all over the place was me. Friendly reminder that that's not how darkness works. It doesn't evaporate. Can dissipate, but it doesn't evaporate. Level 2! Ripple Field. So there's like a weird continuity in the cutscenes between Worlds 1 and 2. Which is cool and all. Angry Chew. So yeah, X-1 is a flower level. Also, I don't need the owl right now. X-2 is usually just some weird thing with a power-up or something. It wasn't the case in 1-2, but like, I just trade places with a broom. How do you feel about that? Also, I can sweep a broom underwater. If there was a weird copy ability that let you basket weave, you could do that underwater, I guess. Anyway, this is the debut of Little Tiny Bird. Little Tiny Bird is great. In terms of casual play, Little Tiny Bird, I think his name is Pitch, is probably my favorite just casual, like just play around friend. Not like speedrun friendly or anything, and the abilities aren't super mega special awesome, but I like it. So like, Little Tiny Bird and Broom makes Drano. It's supposed to be water, I guess, but like, I'm calling it Drano. I don't know why I started, because it's a cleaning product, I guess. So we need to make the plants grow. Drano has electrolytes. So yeah, there's like this weird thing in Kirby games, not being consistent in what you're allowed to do while underwater. Some Kirby games is like, you can only use the sword because it doesn't require you to actually exist or whatever. And then some are like, you can just use all your powers completely freely, and some are like, you can't do anything at all ever forever. If you're player 2, then yeah, sure. Okay, so we hit those 2 flowers. By the way, you can step on those flowers, and if you do, you lose the heart star. You have to redo the entire level all over again. Oops, why did I just like run into a guy? I thought I hit my usability power action button. Also, you can change the trajectory of the Drano, which is pretty cool, I guess. So the first one was 1 flower, the second one was 2 flowers. It should be pretty easy to guess what you do for the third one. Yeah, all the flowers are bloomed with the power of Drano. I don't think Drano had like a super mega popular commercial icon back in the 90s, but it was a product that worked. It turned messy clogged drains into complete sterling silver, so you know, that was pretty cool. And so this is an electric power-up. We now have a remote-controlled little tiny bird. And I think that's neat. But that's not the neat part about this power-up. Oh no, I have gone in this thing forever. It's gone to me. So I'm just gonna like... I kinda want that soda too. Yeah, so Little Tiny Bird is a hitbox. Even as a remote-controlled jet engine. Ooh. I was a bit slow on the uptake there, because I got a soda. Anyway, we made flowers grow, so the world is happy with us. If I really desperately wanted to, I could probably 100% this tonight. I might not. I might not. We'll see how I'm feeling in a world or so. Banana Town! So I need neither Broom nor Little Tiny Bird. I need Umbrella. Really cool 3D, pseudo 3D animation on the Kirby Dreamland sprite here. Another good thing about Umbrella? They block projectiles coming from above. So you can just take like a nice little walk under coconut trees, and the coconuts don't hurt you, and since they're bombs, they don't detonate on impact. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, so some powers you can't use underwater. I can broom underwater, but I can't umbrella. But fish can umbrella because, well, so you can't breathe underwater, you can't inhale things, but if you have the fish friend, Kine or Kine, I'm actually not 100% sure, you can... There is a Maxim Tomatoes somewhere around here, and I will find it. Oh yeah, the fish is also the only way to swim against underwater currents. Consequently, the owl can fly against air currents. Each friend has like a very unique thing. Choo Choo, the pink lobby thing, can stick to ceilings. We showed this banana and umbrella, and thus the banana is happy. Anyway, fish fire. Fish is fast underwater, you can breathe underwater, swim against currents. Owl is fast, everywhere else can fly against currents. Rick can climb walls, Nago the cat can triple jump. Rick is a hamster, by the way. Pitch can do very limited flight, but is otherwise really fast on the ground. And Choo Choo can stick to ceilings, and Gooey is a mistake. Anyway, Dash 3, it's the minigame time. World 1-3 is the easiest minigame. This is the second easiest minigame. Or no, World 1-3 was the second easiest, this is the easiest. Had it backwards. This is the easiest minigame. They get hard after this. I could probably do with taking Cutter over fire here, but let's just burn this guy's raft and see what happens. You ever just teach a hamster to fly? I almost just walked into that. I'm so glad my double tap dash didn't work. Anyway, the ocean is like super oceany. If you have Cutter or Electric, you can get a 1-up here. Minigame time. Let's play Follow the Eel. With really neat sound effects. I lost my buttons for a second. I didn't lose where the eel was. I lost my buttons. I'm gonna mess this up, probably. Cool. The easiest trick to this minigame is just to look at the very rim of the pot, because the Gordos that come out hover above it. The eel obviously doesn't. That's why that one's the easiest. The first one, 1-3s is also like super easy. Also, auto scroll time. The first minigame is also really easy. The next two are rough, and then the last one is just also really rough if, like me, anyone has trouble paying attention to anything ever. Whoa! Hey look, there's a star, or a soda. Or in my case, both. Because I can do that. Hey look, there's like 3 stars here. And a shark! Ah! I got all the stars. Well, unless those have stars in them, actually, we'll never know. No one will ever know. Gru! What is up? Hello, bud. How are you doing? It has actually been a minute. I saw you were live earlier and I'm like, but my mornings are busy and I'm sad, but it's all good. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so while I am thinking about it, the first level in each world is a flower level. The third is a minigame, the fourth is a mini-boss, the fifth is a friend, the second usually has something to do with a power-up, and 6 is just kind of John Madden. There we go. I've solved the mystery. Hey, there's Needle, Brella, Broom, Rock, Swim. My favorite copy ability, just swimming. Because High Jump was a copy ability in Kirby's Adventure. I love the cozy Kirby vibes. Yee. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take this. I don't need it. You technically don't need Fish Bulb. Yeah, no, Gru, around my birthday last month, I did like a Renaissance kind of thing for my stream. I kind of did like this big comeback type thing. And so like layout's fancier. I have emotes now. Look, there's a hidden door. That's the power of Fish Bulb. Darkness can be illuminated. look at all those rooms. That's neat. In the first level of Super Mario 64, they might be. They're just like dead bob-ombs from a game in the future. Although, was it really? Because I think this game came out in 97, which would put it after SM64. I'm not 100% sure now. Everything looks crisp and clean. So I change the color on the chat background frequently, usually for each game. Because, like, for example, the layout I'm using for my Ruby Nuzlocke, Bois. And then I have one for randos as well. So yeah, it's very important. You actually need to go into this door, but you don't need the fish bulb to go in the door, just to know it's there. I'm gonna get some stars. Yeah, I changed the color and the size of the boxes. And everything looks really nice, and I like it. Okay, so fish bulb, you're cool. Ah, dang, so close. So close to, like, the cleanest Captain Stitch, I think this guy's name is, fight ever. So yeah, normal needle looks like this. Fish needle is that, but larger. But you need the needle power to get Little Tiny Frog. Fish Cutter is this really cool wave cannon glider arch thing, Batman. I just always knew it as like a batarang, even though that's not technically even close to accurate. It's like this weird energy plasma thing. Why an ordinary boomerang turns into that from a fish is a little beyond me. But hey. Oh no! Well, now I got to perish. Bat Kirby. And now the frogs are happy. One up is fine too. It's functionally like a bunch of health. Okay. You need Little Tiny Bird for this, but you can't just bring Little Tiny Bird in from the beginning of the level for reasons you'll see momentarily. So first off, yeah, it's just an ordinary underwater level. We got, you know, swimming with currents, which is, you know, pretty rad. I like swimming. I like currents. I don't like current events that much, but, you know, hey, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, we go in this door. This is where, like, if you don't have the fish, this is where fish is. And only the fish can swim against currents. Oh no, I am ordinary Kirby. I can't swim good. So it just leads you back to fish room. So you need fish to get this far. There's like a really cool thing you can do with a second controller in the speedrun that I could show off, but I'm not gonna. So I need fire. I know that much. The two-player thing also lets you keep any other power-up you want, like, say, Cutter from the other screens. It doesn't make that much of a difference in the long run. So yeah, we need to do that. Let's break those blocks open, but now we need rocks somewhere. And we can't bring fish with us this way, so whoopsie doodles. So now we need a rock. Also, I like the music in this game. It's like just pretty rad. I should have left the fish over by the thing. Whatever. We get to see what a normal rock is. It's this. It can roll a little bit and it can roll down slopes. That's pretty cool. Fish rock. It's just that. Doesn't roll or anything. It's just a big giant stone rock. It's not like I can go back for fire now, though, because, yeah. So, like, maybe Fish Bulb is actually a decent line of defense. Ow. Oh, I find a Maxim Tomato somewhere. Anyway, that was to bring the fish friend into... Oh, there's a Maxim Tomato somewhere. Into this section. I'm a proper Let's Player when it comes to actually explaining things that need explaining. By the way, exclamation mark YouTube, I started doing stuff on that again. So you bring fish here, specifically to go a little ways into this screen to get little tiny bird, which you need for the level's goal. And now we have this. Unfortunately, now we have to go along with the currents. I'm gonna lose my power up, and only the fish can breathe underwater. So we're just kind of like going with the flow. We're just letting life kind of carry us on these waves. And as long as I don't die, I get the heart start then, or ditch my little tiny bird. If I ditch my little tiny bird, then all of this was for nothing. And I'm not gonna do that. Little tiny bird is friend. But if you had fish, you could get a Maxim Tomato and a 1-up, just saying. It's like if you played Kirby 64 and the Crystal Shards, you know, this style of level goals stuff seems like super mega familiar, as is like a lot of the presentation. Oh, I almost just like hit a Gordo. That would not have been good for my health. Kirby in the Forgotten Land gave me similar vibes at times with its level goals. So when I say I wanted Kirby in the Forgotten Land to be like a 3D of this, I kind of see where I'm coming from now. That is like the only time I've ever made those jumps like actually good. He normally doesn't go that smooth. That just basically carries us to the end of the level. Little tiny bird now has big little tiny bird friend. By the way, you don't lose the heart star if you keep the friend afterwards. I just leave the friend there with their other friends so they can like catch up and have a conversation. Okay, this level's a thing. Okay, first off I want stone. That's crab. This sand is a little bit heavy on the friction, so, you know, running on it don't work so good. We're gonna go ahead and take Rick, the hamster, who can, in fact, run normally on sand. Doesn't inhale directly, but just walk up to stuff and just, like, chipmunk it, and then suddenly... So yeah, the hamster's name is Rick. You know the rules, chat, and so do I. I would play it, but, like, robots on the internet would actually eat my soul wholesale. So we're just gonna, like, Rickroll our way through the rest of the level here. Whee. So, hey, look, choose a door. I have chosen poorly, but good thing I have Rickroll. For some reason, Rickroll can just, like, get through the bubbles. Just walk through them like they're not even there. Otherwise, you go into a door and you have to, like, memorize the path. Never misses the name Rick. My name's not Rick! Okay, so that's all of Rickroll. Those are weird, like, not fire bar things that are just kind of not fire bars. So, this is a little unintuitive, so I'm gonna, like, just show this off. Hey, look, it's a shape. I wonder if that shape is important in any way, shape, or form. I wonder if it's supposed to do that ba-da-da-da thing, but it didn't. Whoop, I missed. Cool, cool. Hey, look, we recreated a shape in blocks. Well, okay, unintuitive is not the right word, but it doesn't make sense for the portrait and, like, how that helps the friend-shaped object. Oh no, a star fell into the ocean. Cool. So, oops. Cool, so oops. Who are my friends in here? Owl. Owl are my friend choices in here. This is fine. This is a big giant vertical segment, so this is fine. So we're gonna do this. So those guys that hatch out of the eggs, they come in 6 colors. That one's like super fast up there. It depends on what friend you have, is how aggressive they are. Have fun up there, Owl. His name is Koo. He was one of the 3 friend choices in Dreamland 2. I have not played that game to completion yet. I need to at some point. Okay, so first and foremost, I can probably get these elsewhere, but like, there's certain power-up combinations I need right now. So I need fire. I think I can get fire somewhere else, like a lot faster than this, but this is what I know right now. The only thing I know for real is that there will be memes on the internet about some edgy rock. Okay, sooner than I thought, but definitely a level I could get it faster. And I need Fish Friend, because fighting the next boss without Fish Friend is suffering, especially if I lose my power-ups, so we're just gonna leave this level now with our fiery fish friend. We're gonna fight Acro the killer whale with just a healthy projectile. Phase 2! Now we're underwater. So what you're meant to do when you're just base Kirby underwater, you kind of like blow bubbles, which can deflect projectiles. You're meant to deflect projectiles back into Acro's face here. I should have gotten Cutter thinking on it. This has a wider thing and I can be like farther away. I was gonna say, you're like 1 hit from death. Can you just like run into some fire, please? Well, time to see some darkness evaporate. Friendly reminder, this is not how darkness works. I played Kingdom Hearts once. Shine get. Wait, not even close. Now we're going into World 3. Sand Canyon. No, flower. Stab. Okay. Got some really cool music here. Flower! That is an incorrect flower for this environment. Let's murder it or something. I'm actually not sure. Maybe these weird mushroom flowers get jealous. If you stomp on one of them, the level is like a failure state for the heart star. But you have to get all of the World 1 flowers. It might be an invasive species kind of thing. I'm actually not sure myself. This one took me a while to figure out as a child. So enemies that give power-ups respawn infinitely. Ones that don't give power-ups at all don't respawn at all. Hey, look, a bunny enemy. Kind of paused there for a second. Hey, look, it just kind of faded in the wall. I wonder if that's a hidden door. We get a 1-up and then 1-up from Star Chips. Now we can take on Pegasus in the finals of Duelist Kingdom. And we get friend options here too. We got Rick and Little Tiny Bird. You know, let's do Little Tiny Bird. Little Tiny Bird's gonna come in handy here real soon. Actually, not even a little. So now we're just back to some regular old Kirbying. Just gonna get that. I'm gonna, like, actually take the soda because health is nice. So yeah, some of those Shatso cannons are very much just a thing. Some of them follow, some of them are just like very strict about where they are. The professional Kirbyer. This raid. Okay, so this part's way too fun to do with friend and any other power-up. We're just gonna take a rock. I think stone is my most used power right now. Wait. I'm gonna drink some water now. By the way, water is awesome and you should stay hydrated. Okay, so now it's the less fun part where we do this, but like upways. We don't get a whole lot of downways anymore. So we get this little mini downways. Oh wait, no, this is actually pretty normal downways. A little very pleasant spring breeze outside IRL. How are you doing today? Nice. Nice and cool. So, you get these caveman enemies. I'm gonna just show off their gimmick right now. Yeah, they can bat away projectiles. Specifically your projectiles. They just, like, baseball them. So, they have to be killed via some form of contact. Oh, that's not a bottomless pit. Well, then I worry significantly less. Choom! Caveman's like, oh, that's a baseball! But can you jump? Hup. Three-star door means I've beaten the level. And because this is the only flower to exist, it's happy now. Nice. Really needed that. Time for weird power-up thing, I think. That guy's just a shovel. That's needle power-up. We've seen that very briefly. Okay, so I very much need Broom. There are one of two friends that I could take with me here. At least I'm pretty sure one of two. I always use Owl. I always use Koo. But I think Rick works also? No, Choo Choo works also, I think. If I can get Choo Choo here, I'd probably do that. Yeah, okay. Because I'm pretty sure Choo Choo... No, I think any Broom Power works except Fish and Little Tiny Bird. So how do you deal with terrain you just can't walk on normally? You just kind of fly over it and it doesn't exist anymore. It's now someone else's problem. Okay, so... Feels like I'm kind of flying over the level here, but like... You know, these jumps aren't exactly difficult to make. There we go. Oh, and it's up here. There's stuff up here! Oh, my Broom Power's gone. That's very bad. I hope I can get that back later. There we go. Anyway, for 2 sodas and a 1-up. Probably for the better if I restart the level, but I'll find out very soon if I can, like, just get my Broom back. I can get a bunch of other cool power-ups though. We're about to find out, because I'm coming up on the part where I needed Broom. There's Broom! That's the first iteration of ice in this entire video game. Probably. Okay, let's go up here for a free star chip. And then go further up here for 3 free star chips. Do I need them? Do I need the 1-ups? Lol, no. This game isn't exactly difficult. But I'm gonna get them anyway. Hey look, person who's sweeping. We'll help you sweep. Hey look, the ground is all weird. Oh wait, my broom is sweeping it up. That's cool. We're helping clean the video game. Wasn't this like the premise of Dust Force or something? Chat, has anyone else played Dust Force except for like me and my old group of friends? So we're gonna get a free star chip. And then we're gonna go get 3 free star chips, bringing us closer to a 1-up we don't need. There's Cutter and Needle and Zap. Hey look, we're in a sand system now. That's pretty cool. And it's those weird egg things that attack if their color matches your friend. So, jet black is Ku. Very light brown is Nago, I think, and dark brown is Rick. I could have those completely backwards. Pink is Choo Choo, blue is Kine, and I think there's a green one for Little Tiny Bird. I have to actually look. You can run normally on those. Also, I didn't show it off. Some of the grounds have currents. There's a Maxim tomato under there. I'm just gonna want to just kind of casually grab it. The pterodactyls and the bow and arrow guy do not give power-ups. Neither do the calamari. Also, weird genie Waddle Dees. These are great. I don't know if Misha's still around, but hey look, genies. It's probably my favorite enemy in this entire game. Genie Waddle Dees. The enemy design in this game is like weirdly really charming. Oh hey look, it's a squid. Biggie squid guy. It's a squid, it's a kid, it's a squid, it's a kid. That genie still exists, but the bottle has disappeared. Yeah, no more cleaning. Wait, I need Choo Choo. Actually, we're gonna keep Choo Choo. Like, yeah, we're just gonna like keep her around. Really close to an actual 1-up, but we got an actual 1-up from the stars. This is minigame time. So the level itself is fine. The minigame isn't the hardest on the planet. I would probably rank it at the second hardest. Tied second hardest, probably. Really depends on how people feel about auditory cues. World 5 is just like... World 5's minigame is audio-based. So it's like actually weirdly difficult depending on things. But I could have to be made to redo this level at some point. And if that happens, slash shrug. That's what we can do. There are ways around it. I could hit pause on my emulator button, which I'll do on the first wave to show off what it is very briefly. But I'm not actually going to use it to cheat, probably asterisk. We're in an active volcano with like weird 3D thwomps. We've never seen these in a Mario, I don't think. Like in a Mario World hack where the thwomps just like come at the screen directly like that. I think that would be interesting. It would functionally be those weird muncher vines or pipes that like have munchers in them half of the time, like in Mario 3 or whatever. So I'm just waiting out all these not thwomp cycles for the crabs because they're going to hurt me otherwise. I figured you would like that enemy, Misha. Like that. That's what would happen. So now I gotta wait a cycle anyway. Oh yeah, Choo-Choo's thing is sticking to the ceiling. That ability is very specifically needed very soon. That thwomp doesn't like people very much. So now we're in the volcano part of the volcano where everything's all volcano-y. And also there's fire and like a bajillion fire power-ups because it's fire and we're in a volcano. Killing power-up enemies is kind of largely pointless. Because they'll just respawn. Okay, so here's the minigame. And also I could, like, if I really wanted to, emulator tool. And pause it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I really wanted, I could do that. It's an option if I get really stuck on these later. Okay, I was right. So here's the problem with that. That was super lightning fast. Doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, you know, just count the things that change. There are fake outs. There are fake out Gordos. So like, I didn't get a good look. I'm just gonna like assume, okay, there were only 4. Cool, I don't actually have to do this level again. That's the real prize. So like between World 3 and World 4's minigame levels, this is a more obnoxious level to redo. It's shorter, but the minigame is like not nearly as bad because yeah, there's fake outs, but it's overall easier to parse visually. So we're just like putting out the fire in this volcano here. Hey, look, it's more genies. I'm probably gonna have to like take out a couple to get by, but they respawn infinitely as long as the bottle is still there, so that's pretty cool. Because they're genies and immortal like that. So they just got bapped with a broom back into their bottle. They're perfectly fine. Hey, look, the pink one. Hey, look, a female Kirby you can literally never interact with, although I think you can like inhale it at one specific part. It doesn't do anything. It's just a big giant fake out. Blue, brown. Is there not one for Little Tiny Bird? I could have sworn there was one for Little Tiny Bird. I guess not. We're getting into the Edie Guy section. Struggling to remember. Yeah, there's probably just not one for Little Tiny Bird. I would have seen it by now by law of probability. Anyway, Egg Guy is happy that we solved the minigame. Definitely not with cheating. Nope, not at all. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I had a better chance hitting the 1-up than the Maxim Tomato. This thing! As a child, I thought this was the first spot where we got Ice Power Up, but no, it's actually 3-2. So I'm keeping on Chew Broom because first off, this is the most adorable power-up. Second, the friendship level, in case you probably couldn't infer by the fact that I keep hanging on to this particular friend in particular, is in fact Choo-Choo. So we're just like gonna go over the everything. Cool, cool. Yeah, here's what you're missing down below. Some weird platforming with shifty sand. I'm gonna show this off actually. You got weird shifty sand currents. Hey, look, a spider guarding the door. They're similar in tone, so it's hard to see them. Hey, look, needle. Goodbye. 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 When you're at eye level with these things, they're super cute. When you're above them even a little tiny bit, they're mean and will poke you. Just gonna casually steal that from this guy down here. He just stole his lunch and then his life. Oh no. So I actually don't remember the path here. I'm gonna say it's top, bottom. No, it's bottom, top, mid. Well, too late now. Yeah, okay. I know the last one is mid, but I couldn't remember how it started. Hey, look at that background. There's a bunch of Stonehenge. This is a friendship door, by the way. It has Rick, Nago, Little Tiny Bird. I don't think there's ever a spot where you can have more than 4 friends in a single room, because natural friendship rooms don't get more than 3, plus whatever you bring in that's not one of said friends. So I don't think you could ever actually have a situation where you have all 6 friends in one room without maybe some, like, weird glitches that have never been discovered. Because, you know, this game is like... This game doesn't have a task, fun fact. Or if it does, it's incredibly recent and I don't know about it. And this game, like, Swordsman Kirby used to run this game. I don't know if they still run it. No. That time I didn't even steal that guy's lunch, therefore I'm a better person now. Okay, so it's bottom, top, mid. This is like a lot more manageable with fish power, but I didn't want to bring my fish friend into an arid desert level. Magic. I hate fighting those things underwater, actually. With my current loadout of power. Maybe it wasn't mid. Gotta find out, though. I already had Broom. Joke's on you. Oh, cool. It was bottom, top, mid. Okay. Now it's nighttime in the desert, therefore it is suddenly very chilly. So I technically don't need Broom power anymore, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. I think I'm gonna detour back for Needle. Because, like, I'm actually really low on health. So we've seen regular Kirby with the Needle. This is Chew Needle. Here we go. Not like I can get Broom back, but hey, here we are. So I think fire will work just as well for my purposes. So yeah, we've seen regular fire Kirby. When you hold the jump button with Chew Fire, you can't move while like doing this, but like when you press jump, it just turns into a hot air balloon, and then you can jump. Wait. Needle guy can be alive for right now. This is fine. How's everyone doing today, chat? Feels like a sleepy little Saturday, but that's fine. Cozy days and all that. How's it going, though? How we feeling, chat? Hope everyone is doing well today. Yeah, I wasn't confident about getting a Maximum Tomato out of the end of level prize, and I really wanted my health up. 'Cause Chew friend! Meow of the gods right now. Okay, you don't reflect the Chew fire. That's good. We're just gonna slowly hot air balloon our way through this level. Hey look, it's more Waddle Dee genies. So of note, thus far, we've been able to get our Friend of Necessity in every level where you need them. That's just something to keep in mind for later. That 1-up is incredibly dangerous. I think there's a way to get it without getting hit. Oh, there's a Maximum Tomato there. To be fair, in my defense. Oh. There we go. I knew it was like a sweet spot where you could just like fall and be fine. Hey, it's the auto-scrolling part, but you can just chill on the ceiling. No, you can't. Except for the, like, weirdly hitboxed fire guys from Fireberg. Yeah, but this is Choo Choo's special ability, being able to chill on the ceiling. If you don't have Choo Choo at this point in the level, you can get her here. Old fire wasn't fiery enough. Hey look, it's fake doors. That one's real because it has an outline. Okay, so we're gonna remember that those are there. That the brooms are there. Actually, we need one of them right now, actually. Good for us, or something along those lines. I get like a bajillion stars right now. If I had kept my fire, I could have gotten literally all of them for the first time in the history of this video game ever being played, probably. I doubt that. I'm not the only one to have played this game. I already know that much. So they're gonna go up there, so I can go up here and just... Technically I'm not murdering these guys, because they are just like kind of walking into my room. But I will take these sodas. Okay, we haven't seen regular Kirbo Cutter yet, but... Hey look. This is the Cutter with Chew Friend. It's like she becomes a boomerang and you just swing her around a lot. So I did that to drop that so I can go get Broom. I'll show what the level wants you to do, but I never do it that way because it's somewhat annoying. We're just gonna be a cute witch friend pair combo and just ride up to the stars. Yeah, the game doesn't expect you to, like, backtrack for Broom Power. But you can, and thus it trivializes the rest of the level. These enemies kinda suck. They're hard to see, they're rough, they're coarse, they get everywhere. So yeah, what you're meant to do is choose cool ceiling ability for a spin. But then you fall down there, take like a bajillion damage, and it's actually kind of hard when you do it the way the game wants. Or you could just like chew Broom, because again, the game doesn't stop you from having it. And even if it did, by segmenting those two rooms, you could just like summon Gooey, get a Broom Power on Gooey. Whatever, that's a way of taking out that enemy. So yeah, you can just like kind of... Hey look, it's a Chew one. Cool. And then that's how you're meant to get Chew out here. Because Chew can't fly. You can jump a lot and just kind of slowly float your way back down. But Chew can't fly. But you need Chew for this level, so... Now they're gonna have a nice friendly family get-together catch-up conversation. That's not great, but I'll take it. So, 3-6. Kind of an infamous level. First off, that's just very blatantly Rob on the level preview. Second off, what friend power-up combination do you think you need for this level? If you said yes, you were right. You need a lot of them. This is my favorite level in the game. First off, the music is actually like really good. Let's start with that one, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter. This music comes back in exactly one other level in World 5, weirdly enough. But this is just widely regarded as the pyramid theme. Oops, did I spoil it? Yeah, we're going into a pyramid. Also, I can just like kind of sit on this track. I used to do this a lot as a kid. Get a spark and then just like kind of chill on the sand here and just let my enemies just kind of defeat themselves. Anyway, we're going into a big giant pyramid. Kirby 64 did a very similar-ish level, but it wasn't as fun. This level's like way funner. First off, you have like these really weird esoteric backgrounds. The music's really good. Alright, so let's start with fish. I don't remember which door fish was supposed to be. So yeah, here's every power-up in the game. And between these two doors, every friend in the game. These are the new additions to Dreamland 3. Choo-Choo, Nago, and Pitch. And then the Kirby Dreamland 2 Classic Friend Pack of Ku, Kine, and Rick. So I have Fish Bulb because I got Bulb, so let's just take the fish part with it. Let's get zapped by Fish Bulb. Chad, have you ever gotten zapped by a Fish Bulb? I can't say I recommend the process. Okay, so bottom left is not where I want to go. That's... Yeah, that's gonna be Owl Rock. Here's Fish Bulb part. Hey look, which door's the right one, chat? Vote now on your cellular device, chat. Pick a door, left, right, or mid. I'll take the first guess I see. Place your bets, chat. Is it left, right, or mid? Sideways, that is not any of the options. Appreciate the enthusiasm, but like... Left! You were not correct! That's fine. The first one is mid. Chat, left, right, or mid? That's the game we're playing right now. That's what makes this a Let's Play. It's collaborative between Twitch.television people in my current stream chat. Alright, chat. Left, right, or mid? I will take any actual guess between left, right, and mid. I'm not gonna hit the fish bulb. Place your bets, chat. Is it left, right, or mid? Unless Misha's just gonna say left forever, which is fine too. Mid. It actually was left this time. Alright, chat. Left, right, or mid? Round 3. Fight! Don't be shy, don't be shy. Place your bets, place your bets. I'm doing weird fish. It was right. Alright, left, right, or mid, chat. This game is helping me retain this knowledge for future speedrunning purposes. Round 4. Fight! Oh cool, I can in fact go down through these. It wasn't letting me go down through this one, so I was like having concerns. Okay, anyway, yeah, it's left and then... and then mid. If you get all of them right, this door is actually a door, and you can get that piece. By the way, red means can't go through. So I'm gonna show off a fun little thing. That's not the fun little thing. Actually, you know what? Let's do a different door while I still have fish. Account, credit card name, blood type, fingerprints. It's Fishbrella, I think. No, that's the exit. I don't want that. Ah, that was not a good jump. Let's try this again. We need to get fish over there. Yeah. Now we're underwater magically, and it's an arm. Hey chat, have you ever just wanted to build Rob? Okay, so no longer need fish. Let's take Owl Rock, probably. So here's our rock. Gonna take the other soda. Also, yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, all the other animal friends get super jealous when you pick an animal friend. They just like, whoops, they glare at you and stuff. Nagos is the funniest, and I'll show that off, like, in a bit. Okay, cool. First off, all of this is to get the owl through this gap. Oh wait, no, I need the owl still. Wait, hold up. That would have been pointless. Also, you don't technically need the owl for this. I've seen it done without. I don't remember how though. So since we no longer have rock because we lost it in the war, we're just gonna go ahead and leave the owl on that side of the barricade forever. Okay, so come here. So the cat is my favorite friend to get jealous, because look, happy little cat. Just a happy cat, meow, meow, meow. Angry! Very possessive, angry cat. Haha, I blocked a boomerang shot for the first time in my entire existence. Okay, so this is gonna be like our power-up combo for this. So yeah, you can't drop down through the red ones, but you can drop down through the blue ones. Very important to note. Very important to note for later. Hey, look, we got ahead. So I'm gonna show an alternate way of doing the fishbowl part. So first off, yeah, this power-up combination, 2 Broom, can in fact go down through the red ones. Probably an oversight, because you're meant to do this like panicked running thing through that corridor on the way back. So while I've got this particular combo here, let's do a fun little thing. Okay, so Misha picked left. And then Lelu picked mid. And then Lelu picked right, but I don't think it matters here. This one has already messed up multiple times. And then we're just gonna keep going in mid. Oh no, it's not a door, but that's the door we needed. But now it's a fake door. What are we gonna do? So you can just kind of chew Broom through the section there and cheat. So for this, you need to not go in the middle door. I think what happens if you go in the middle door is just it just kicks you out immediately. Yeah. So this is just literally don't go in the middle door, the level. Hey look, power-ups. You get a choice of 2. Ultimately, it doesn't matter as long as you pick one of them that opens one of those side paths. This one is, like, deceptively easy. So, Choo-Choo Electricity is this really cool plasma beam thing. It doesn't help me with this door, but I can do that. Ice and Needle. Needle's the obvious one for keeping Choo-Choo around. Chew Fire is the obvious one for keeping Chew around. And yeah, here we are. That's the last one. We're officially done with this level. Before leaving, I'm gonna grab a power-up combo. Which one is the question? I think I know which one I want. Well, do I? I've used Pain and Coup. Actually, this would work. Now we just leave. Oh, we can go back though, so faces in the wall with crabby tongues. By the way, if you just keep running mindlessly, you're gonna hit that every single time, consistently. And if you keep running again, you're gonna hit that one. Like I almost demonstrated on accident, on purpose, on accident. We're not quite done yet. We're not quite out of the desert yet. That almost went, that went literally flawlessly. I normally struggle with that screen quite a bit. Anyway, we got Rob. Ah, dang, I wanted the soda, actually. Oh, well, that's fine. Pon. This is a fun boss, actually. It's a really, really neat boss. Oh, okay. I have to actually hit it. Well, it's worth a shot. I did some damage and a lot. Okay, I can't quite reach from below. Can I? Or, yeah, from below. Can I reach from above? No, I decidedly cannot. Okay, this power-up combo is not working. Okay, well, I can't leave in the boss fight, so you get to see what a death looks like. Oh no, a little tiny child has murdered me. Okay, I need a better combo. This is a really long way to get that combo, thinking on it. Okay, so I can get Choo-Choo from here. Is there like a quicker way to get Spark, I wonder? I feel like that's a good power-up for this. One seems to be a good enough candidate, I guess. Aw, that didn't count as landing on a mushroom. We just land on a mushroom and it just hurts a lot. Spark! This is a fun power-up for this boss anyway. That was like really clever of me. Still only got 2 seconds, but still. Oh wait, no! One is dead. Sometimes the boss itself doesn't like to show up. Yeah, off-screen kill. Cool. We're up.